What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Bryce back with another video, and in today's video we're going to be going over exactly how I scaled a clothing brand from 0 to 100K in its first month with solely paid advertisements. Let's get into the video. Alright, so I know a lot of you have probably struggled with growing your brand outside of just an organic TikTok, Instagram matter. Now, the way that you need to be implementing things into your brand is with paid advertisements and streams of omnichannel marketing. Essentially what that means is that you're going to need to set up systems like paid advertisements, email and SMS, and organic all function into one to funnel to your brand. Now that may sound a lot more complex than it really is, but running paid advertisements is not as hard as you think. It's as simple as having a good content set up for your brand, a good website, a good brand outlook, good products, and good pricing. From there, it's a matter of just putting those products and your brand in front of the right people and selling them over with the right offer. Now, some of you people watching this video might not even know what paid advertisements are. Essentially what they are is running ads from platforms like Facebook and Instagram, TikTok, Google SEO, YouTube, whatever platform you want to run ads from. It's just running paid advertisements from that platform. Now, personally, the main things that I use to generate the crazy numbers that I do from brands that you guys have seen if you follow me on other social platforms. If you don't, go and follow those below. But the main platforms that I use for these are Facebook and Instagram ads as well as TikTok ads. Now, Facebook and Instagram ads you may have heard referred to as Meta ads. It's all hosted through one program called Meta Ads because Meta owns Facebook and Instagram. So Facebook and Instagram are both hosted under Meta. But when you're setting up ads through Meta, you can choose where you want those ads to be shown, whether it's Facebook and Instagram, just Facebook, just Instagram, or even like Facebook Messenger. There's a whole bunch of different placements you can select from. You can choose whether you want them to be shown as posts, stories, whatever it is. Aside from that, also, TikTok is where I push a lot of my traffic from. TikTok ads, depending on the brand and what platform they are better established on, is usually the one that performs better. A lot of people always ask me what overall performs better, TikTok or Facebook? And I tell the same answer every time. It just depends where your presence is better, whether that's Facebook and Instagram or whether that's TikTok. Now, I would say for the clients that I'm running ads for, where I'm running both their TikTok and their Facebook ads, it's about a 50-50 split of which platform performs better. Like I said, it just depends on that brand themselves. But overall, I just enjoy working with Facebook ads more as it's a much more professional presence for the brand. Now, for this client specifically in this video that I'm going to be going over, this was a famous rapper that I work for. Most of you probably know him, Twin Uzis, Autumn, whatever you want to refer to him as. He's a big rapper. And now I've been connected with his manager, Mike Savage, for the longest time. I'll pop his Instagram up on screen. Him and I have been boys for the longest time, and he manages Autumn. So he came to me, told me that they were starting a brand for Autumn, had a full collection planned out. This wasn't just some sort of Autumn's merchandise. This was a full structured brand. Now, a lot of you watching this video probably knew that I have worked with him and that I do work with him as well. If you've probably seen the brand. If not, I'll pop it up on screen so you guys can go take a look at it, take some notes about some of the content, some of the products, how we price things, and exactly how we ran things to scale this from 0 to 100K in literally 6 days. Now, just so you know, I'm not capping. There's the proof for you, 100K. But as a lot of you know, obviously this wasn't just automatic. This took a lot of work in implementing systems as well as implementing strategies and a good sales funnel. Now, most of you watching this video have probably never touched some sort of ad platform in your life and have no idea how to use one of these ad platforms like Facebook, TikTok, whatever it is you're trying to run ads from. They can be very overwhelming and very complex when you first jump into them. Now, me personally, with running ads, it's taken me 2-3 years to get to where I'm at, but all the time I've spent putting the work in has been very worth it. Now, everyone probably watching this video, unless you've never seen me before, knows that I'm the ads goat of clothing brands. But not everyone watching this video can easily just come to me and be like, yo, I want to hire you for marketing. A lot of people can't afford me, or the brand isn't quite qualified to work with me yet. So if you want to get a little info on how you can scale your brand from 0 to 100K months, come and DM me on Instagram. We can chat it up there and see what we can do for you. But aside from that, if you're looking to completely learn on your own and teach yourself this just like I did, which granted I don't totally recommend. It takes a lot of trial and error learning. However, it's definitely doable. I did it myself. You guys have watched me do it. You have watched my whole process throughout TikTok, from me making videos of me scaling brands from my parents' house to when I moved into college to now living in a penthouse. So I'm the perfect example of literally you can do this on your own. You can teach yourself. But like I said, I definitely recommend finding some sort of way to help easier teach yourself, because it is a lot of trial and error learning. There's sources out there. Like I said, just DM me on Instagram. There's probably some way, shape, or form that I can help you out. But let's get into a little bit of how exactly I set up these brands and how I set up ads and sales funnels for these brands. Now, first things first, publishing the right campaigns. So some of you watching this video might not even know what that means. You might be like totally confused with that. It might be super overwhelming, but some of you maybe have been in Facebook ads before and tried to run them yourself, just never had any success with it. So with any new client and small brand that's kind of starting from the ground up, I always recommend publishing campaigns that target to a broad audience. So whether that's some sort of cold conversion sales campaign that you're marketing to just a broad audience, you're not specifically targeting any interests or any sort of retargeting campaigns or any sort of data source pulling or anything. You are just solely marketing that to a completely broad audience. You're just putting it in front of new people's faces that have never seen your brand before. Then from there, you can get into things like retargeting campaigns, where you pull data from something like your Instagram and who's engaged with your Instagram, or your website and who's engaged with your website. You can pull that data from those sources and use those customers you've pulled that have engaged with those data sources to then retarget them and continuously show them ads. Now for me, a lot of the strategies I like to run for that are retargeting people based off of Instagram engagement and retargeting people based off of website engagement. So for my clients, people who have engaged with their website or Instagram, I publish retargeting campaigns to target solely those people, so they just continuously see ads over and over and over until it feels right for them to purchase. Now, I've done tons of research on this and I've read deeply into it. Analysts say that it usually takes about 7 to 8 times for someone to see your ad before it's really right for them to purchase from you. Now, obviously, that's not always the case. I publish a lot of broad cold campaigns that people purchase from oftenly, especially when it's a brand that just has a really good product that sells itself. It's just a matter of putting it in front of some new eyes and then they purchase. But overall, another thing that I really like to do with these retargeting campaigns is putting special offers inside of those retargeting campaigns. So customers may see your ads from the cold conversions campaigns and it might just be like, hey, this product is out now, limited time only, whatever. Inside of the retargeting campaigns, what I like to do is put special offers. So in the captions, the headlines, whatever it is, you put special offers like exclusive discount code just for you. You give them a 15% discount code inside that caption. It makes them feel exclusive. It gives them incentive to buy from you. So usually when a client doesn't have any sort of problem putting up 10 or 15% of their profits to their customer, we like to run special offers like that, because in the end of the day, you're still making a profit, but you're acquiring a new customer for a smaller cost. Sorry, a little bit of a bigger cost. Now, one of the main things that I feel like we really executed well with Autumn's brand was the products. Now, obviously, I was not in charge of making Autumn's brand, but he created products that were different from anyone else in his niche. A lot of rappers just like to publish simple t-shirts with their face on them, their tour dates, whatever it is. They sell, but they're not that cool. People only buy it because they really like that rapper. Autumn, for example, came out with a full collection of real, like, high value, high quality products. These were not just some merchandise. And I feel like that's what really set him apart from other rappers, which was what allowed us to be able to succeed. It made my job super easy to just put the ads in front of the right people and bring purchases in. And like I showed you guys earlier, we did 100K in 6 days. Now, unfortunately, it was Chinese New Year, so we did have to close the site 6 days into the drop. I was hoping we could stretch the drop out over a month and hit like 400 to 500K. But with the Chinese New Year and the fulfillment process on their end, they just really weren't able to do that. However, we have tons of stuff planned for his brand, upcoming drops, and a ton of marketing strategies and implementations. So I definitely think that we can get this brand to 7 figures within the year. But man, we'll see what happens. Now, I know I maybe didn't do the best job explaining and going into detail about some of these strategies that I run. But like I said, come and DM me on Instagram. I definitely think that I can help you guys watching this video take your brands to the next level with paid marketing. People in this space, in this clothing brand space, do not realize how important paid marketing really is. And I genuinely feel like I'm the only one in this space that really understands it. So if you really do want to learn how to take your brand from 0 to 100K in 1 month, like I said, come and DM me on Instagram. There's definitely some way, shape, or form that I can help you out. Now, granted, my DMs are pretty flooded 24/7, but I have a team to help me out with that. So we definitely will get to you and we can help you succeed. But that pretty much wraps up the whole video. If you guys want to see more sit down videos like this as opposed to my last video, which was more of a vlog, let me know down below. I really want to hear what you guys want to see from me. I want to get more consistent on YouTube so that I can create great content for you guys. But please, please, please make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. It helps me out a ton. I really want to go hard on YouTube this year and make great content for you guys, as well as put you guys on to how you can scale your brand with paid ads. So let me know what types of content you want to see from me down below, whether it's vlogs, whether it's sit down informational videos, or any other ideas you have. But that wraps up the video. I will catch you guys in the next one.
She don't love me, she wanna be rich. Like, she want a house and a car. Stay on my